Ugh, Jesus. I just sat down and they started working on stuff. Man, my back is killing me now. Okay. People pissing me off. Another day, I wake up and I'm wishing everyone I ever knew was dead. I really hate people so much, it's unbelievable. If I was a dictator of a country, I would just wake up and just have somebody's head cut off. Just decapitate them as soon as the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. Oop, decapitation. Get rid of them. Every day's a trigger. Every day this week, from Wednesday with debt collectors, Thursday with my cousin and being a dick, and now like ex-girlfriend, yelling back and forth about whatever. It's just nonstop, and these triggers prevent me from doing the things I need to do. They really upset me, and they throw my whole day off, and they just won't stop. That's the problem. I mean, I have so much to talk about, and I don't even know. It's just this whole world is like this now. It's just like they just won't back off, and nobody backs off. I don't know if I discussed that there was this guy outside my building, had a drinking issue problem, and then when I would drink, I would see him, but he was kind of like homeless or something, or not really homeless, but he did whatever. He washes clothes every day. He would get drunk in the alleyway next to my building, and then like curse and yell random stuff, sometimes at people. I get home last night, and there's ambulances all over the place, cop cars and everything, and then I asked a cop what happened. They're like, oh, two guys got into a fight, and I'm like, and then I didn't see the guy this morning, so I'm like, yeah, I feel maybe it was, I don't know for sure if it was him, but he would drink and always start with people, and not like with anyone specific. Just if you walk past him, he would just shout profanities or say whatever out loud. You just happen to just walk by, and he would say it, and it's like he never said it to me though. I always give him a dirty look, so he never said it to me. So I think he finally yelled something at the wrong person, and I think and then they said no, and it's like, no, these people went to the hospital. They're like seriously injured, whatever happened. And you're wondering about the ski mask. I was trying to, if I wasn't going back and forth with this, this stupid bitch all day. I was there was an art show, a street art show last night, and I was hemming and hawing about going, and it was kind of cold. And I didn't have a hat, but I had the ski mask, which you can just fold into a hat and do whatever. And then I hit the block on an orchard, and it was really windy, and I just decided to roll down that ski mask completely, much to a lot of people's chagrin. But some people were like, hey, what's up, whatever. And I walked into the street art show with the mask on, and I left it on, and I drank like a non-alcoholic beer. And people were talking to me and like whatever, and it was some guy comes up to me. He's like, oh, who are you? And I'm like, well, that would defeat the purpose of wearing the mask if I told you who I was. And he's like, no, you could tell me. Like, I'm a street artist too. I know what it's like. And I'm like, okay, well, that's on you. That if you want to tell me who you are, and this is some dickbag named Sten 3. I don't give a shit. He's like, well, and then he gave me a sticker, and he's like, well, I should take the sticker back because you won't tell me who I am. I'm like, go ahead, take your freaking sticker. These street artists and their stickers drive me nuts. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. Like, really? It's like, yeah, I got a gold star too on my spelling test. This whole culture is just Mickey Mouse Disneyland BS at this point. These guys are not hard at all. I walk in with a ski mask, and they did not know who I was. And the guy whose show it was, he thought he knew me. I mean, I've known him for years. He just couldn't recognize me because, I don't know, I guess I can recognize someone by the gait of their walk, or the walk of their gait. I don't know how that works, but anyway, you don't have to see a person's face just to recognize them. People with the clothes, the way they walk, that's how I can tell people who they are just from their mannerisms. And he thought he said, oh, like, I think you're this artist, blah, 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 but he's like much bigger than you. And I'm like, what do you mean, as in successful? And he's like, no, in frame. And I started laughing. And so I got more attention, and people thought I was more important than I am because I walked in with a ski mask. And that's how stupid this whole world is, and that's how stupid the scene is. They could just be like, I guess the more incognito or well, just more invisible or whatever you want to call it, the more mysterious I am. And here it is, a big lemon yellow fluorescent neon ski mask. Like it's, hey, I'm hiding in plain sight, but I'm not. So I just found it curious. I kept it on. I didn't reveal who I was. Um, Actually, it was a nice, cute bartender there. I talked to her. It was probably one of the better conversations I've had with a woman in 6 months by wearing a ski mask. And she did not blink an eye that I had the mask on. So maybe I should go out. I should just wear the mask everywhere because people are just a hell of a lot nicer to a guy in a ski mask. So it was just, and it was on a whim. It wasn't some big sociological experiment because I was just bored and I thought it. I just grabbed it because it was cold and I was just like, yeah, let me just keep it on. Because I know if I would have walked in there without the mask, I would have been like, oh, it's this guy. They don't like me that much. They have no respect for me. That's for certain. I'm just kind of there, like, oh, it's that guy again. Because I'm just like, I'm on the periphery. Like, not even on the periphery. I'm the shadow of a shadow. But the mask, oh boy, yeah, look at him. So let me take this off. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's Dr. Handsome. You know why they called me Dr. Handsome in high school? Because I made house calls. If you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you. Oh, I'm just all like wired up from rage as usual. It's hard to sleep with so much. It's like a black oil that pumps through you like all the time. And I try to use this as a way to vent, but whatever. But I've been making progress with the stuff that I've been doing, and I've been trying to just stay focused on what I need to do. But the problem is also the days are getting shorter, and that stinks because I can go. I have lights, but it's just I don't like working under work lamps and stuff. It just isn't the same. Not that my work necessarily needs natural light because I'm not going to get some sort of shadowing or color correct. It just is a mood thing. Working like with a desk lamp just isn't the same. And, and also keeps me on the straight and narrow. So because with all the stuff that's been going on this week, day after day after day of triggers, why else would you not want to just hit the bottle? And the thing is, I don't accomplish anything by it. And the reason it's really just an issue is just like, at least if I'm angry and full of rage and I have energy, then I can do work and then maybe peter this all out over the course of a day. But when I drink, it's just me being angry, and then I can't do anything at all because I'm not going to go take it outside. And so it just all festers even worse. It's like here's a volcano that's blowing up, right? Just lava coming out. So to be counterintuitive, you just don't pick up the lava and shove it back in the volcano, and that's what it does. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm being tested. I don't know if this is but I'm trying to move forward with everything, thinking deeply, making this stuff, and that's it. I don't know what else to say. I just really don't need any more triggers. I can get throughout the day and have the energy I need to do the work without all the stimulation, because then it just rattles around in my head, and it's like I just really wish people would just shut up. And the thing is, it's just like I just been going back and forth, like it's like no one has the courtesy to just pull back, or just let things just lie. Just give it a couple of days, or just maybe better just not talk to me. Is it that hard to just be like, hey, you know what? If I'm in a mood and he's in a mood, then maybe we just better to just be quiet until things settle. But no, nobody does that anymore. That's what happened to this guy. I don't know. I mean, this when your whole, my corner was full of like detectives and cops. Probably somebody. I'm not saying that they were murdered, but they definitely had detectives, 2 ambulances, a couple of police cars. They blocked off the corner. So, yeah, somebody doesn't back down, and it's just like because no one wants to look like a coward, And people forgot that maybe sometimes de-escalation is the path of the peacekeeper. Not exactly a coward, but here we are in the society now. So, and it just with everyone from my family to debt collectors to exes, it's all the same thing. And that's the attitude, and I feel very sorry. All right. Did you hear all this noise? It's crazy. They come alive at night. Crazy.